Hey there. Today I'd like to talk about the value in having a to-do list. In particular, I'd like to explain why a to-do list is an extremely powerful tool for anyone who's on a systematic path of self-development. In everyday life, people use to-do lists to keep themselves on track. Nowadays you can have a list that syncs between your phone, your computer and your iPad. So when you find out there's something that you need to do, or you decide there's something you'd like to achieve, you can just put that in and it will appear everywhere. It's really great to be able to see a list of activities you are to undertake and to be able to keep to that schedule. And it's very motivating to be able to tick off those achievements. Often we forget how much we've achieved, so being able to see that visually represented is important. To-do lists, however, aren't something new. Ancient traditions from many different cultures have utilised the power of a clear schedule of attainments that build on each other. So, for example, you've probably read myths that involve a great hero having to go through various trials, and each trial is greater than the last one and builds on the qualities the hero needed to cultivate in order to ascend to the next step. Sometimes these to-do lists are visual, almost like a physical manifestation of the practitioner's vow of self-development. This could be a diagram of chakras showing the different aspects of the self that need to be fully cultivated and brought into a harmonious expression. It could be a path which could be symbolised by walking through the spheres of the planets or up a tree of life, which requires you to transform yourself in order to be able to reach these different places. Sometimes the traditional to-do list is actually a schedule of exercises which you are to master, each one which makes sure that you have mastered various virtues or abilities inside yourself. Whatever form these to-do lists take, they serve the same purpose of keeping the student motivated and on track. Something which is very important nowadays because we don't have such a close relationship with our teachers anymore. In ancient times, your spiritual guide or guru would lead you back to the next step for you if you started to get distracted or to start to focus on the practices that you find more fun or easier. Having a schedule like this keeps you absolutely honest and absolutely balanced, because it means you practice everything systematically without avoiding or skipping over certain exercises that would involve you developing an aspect of yourself that isn't as powerful as it needs to be, or facing a certain challenge that you need to face in order to evolve to the next level. One very beautiful practice is to use the actual manual of your path as the list itself. Many books describe the actual exercises you are to undertake, and sometimes they'll list them all in the back in order, or you can use the chapters as your list. And when you know that you have fully mastered an exercise and that those abilities have become part of your normal everyday functioning consciousness, part of your mental property, then you can mark that exercise as an achievement and move to the next step. In the Seshen school, the online Hermetic school that I run, we have different groups for the different steps in the path. And in that group there's a pinned post that lists all the things that you are to attain, all the different exercises, the reading list, everything that you are to master or learn. And it's a common practice to print this out. This way you have a clear visual statement of your intent. And having this present in a circumstance where you can see it every day has a very powerful effect, with many advantages that may not be obvious to begin with. By having this list, it's almost like a deeper aspect of yourself becomes fully informed as to the direction you're going in. And this gives the opportunity for the higher self, for the other aspects of the self to help you, to work in harmony with where you want to go. Likewise, by using the book or a diagram or an actual list as your visual statement of intent, it almost becomes like a talisman, helping guide you towards exactly what criteria you are emulating. My name's Martin Faulks, and I hope this video has been of use to anyone who is on a systematic path of self-development, or who wishes to be on one and would like to get the most out of the system they are drawn to. Until next time, let's let every word, thought and action count.